Howdy guys, my name is Papa Conley and welcome back. Why is my computer recording? Anyways, welcome back. Last time, I don't know. I guess last time, we failed to do the 47th day. This time, though, hopefully we're gonna succeed. I just want to beat this before October. I just want to play FNAF. Well, I don't want to play FNAF. I don't want to start playing FNAF till October, but I want to beat this before I start playing FNAF. I guess should be more accurate to say. But yeah. See, I guess we're currently on... Got 6 more days to beat 4 more days. Hopefully we'll beat that before we start the FNAF marathon. If not, I guess we'll finish off Lobotomy Corporation in November. As much as I'd prefer to beat it before... Because I'm going to be honest, the FNAF marathon is happening, even if this game isn't done yet. Like, we were going to... I guess they were going to play all the FNAF games. We're going to see how far we can get before the end of October. I think we should at least be able to get through 1 through 4 before October, definitely. And we probably get through a pretty big chunk. It doesn't take long to beat a FNAF game. With or without practice. Alright. I'm sorry, what'd that do? I think that's did Fortitude? Yeah, I think Fortitude still did Fortitude. So Insight is attachment. And attachment's Insight. And repression. Repression is for... Okay, so Fortitude's repression. Repression's Fortitude, I think. Alright. Okay, here's my idea, because I want to get as much energy as possible. While it's still safe to do so. So we're going to primarily focus working this while we still can. And just try to maximize the amount of energy we can get before yeah. Yeah, I want to just like maximize the amount of energy we can get before that day starts. Probably have you. Yeah, you have the higher temperance, so I should probably have you work on it. Let's wait a second. There we go. Then but now if we do it like this, then we can just maximize our energy. At least that's the hope. We should hopefully be at Quilaf level 6 before. Huh, you aren't healing. There we go. Alright. What's our highest? 20... 20... 24... 22... 24... 20... 22... 22... Okay, so, like, you would be... There we go. And hopefully this will work. If not, well, it'll be very awkward, but you know. Thankfully, I think it should be fine. Alright, what's melting down? Well, cheers. Is melting down. I think we'll start working with our safest abnormalities after, hopefully, this one. I think, hopefully, this should get us enough energy to where we should be fine to queel off. Level 6. Hopefully. Hopefully. If not, well, you know, we might be mildly screwed. But, you know, hopefully we should be fine. Alright. Stop working with that. I'll start working with those. Let's start working with you. Are you done? I'm guessing you're done. There we go. We'll keep work with it a couple more times. I just want to get as like much energy as I can before, you know. Morning. Maybe? I don't know, I made sure to focus on using high level abnormalities for work in the early part this time, so this might be the run. If I'm lucky. If the game wants me to feel joy for once, it might be the run. I know I did focus on working with that is true. Where are you and who are you? Oh. Oh, you. I have mixed feelings about being you. No, I want all of you to go attack her. Really? That's the wrong shield type. I am sure it'll be fine. Probably don't need to press the buttons on all the departments, but just in case, because I don't remember where they all went, if I'm being honest. Who is noticeably... You're noticeably injured enough. So I can see if healing works. Actually, no, I'm going to have to actually shoot you off with bullets to see if healing works. Never mind. I'm going to assume normal healing works, because healing bullets still work. Okay. So what's the works looking like now? So fortitude is attachment. I'm not doing that. You can't make me. Fortitude is attachment. Insight is repression. And attachment is... Attachment is insight. No. And that means repression is... Fortitude. Okay. Your Honor, nuh-uh. Okay, so fortitude is attachment. Attachment is insight. Yeah. I think that says high, so... Yeah. Or no, that's high. That's low. Alright. Hopefully with this strat, things won't end badly for me. I hope. Dear God, I hope. I think this should... So that it'll actually, like, end on Queeloff level 6. At least that's the goal. Why does the music just randomly get louder out of nowhere? Do we have... Yep, we do have another one. I thought we did. Okay, so I guess Queeloff 6 is when we're dealing with the noon. Okay, then. You know, I'm not going to question it. I don't know. It's honestly a little spooky. I'm a little scared. Not gonna lie, I was a little scared little boy. How do I kill you? Wait a minute. Can we like... What do I do? How do I stop this? Are you sure? Are you sure I can't ignore it? I... Are you sure I can't ignore it? Uh... It's just standing there menacingly. Uh... And I don't like it. I don't like it. It's grody. I remember something vaguely about, like, killing it, but... I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, you know, I think you're right. We're just not gonna touch it at all. I keep saying I love you. It's gross. It's doing some freaky SCP type stuff. I don't like it. I Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Um, I mean, I probably could. I I hate hearing it's I love you. It's icky. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have Loki work on this for no particular reason. Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. I don't trust myself. Like, I think we've proven that, like, I'm a very dumb person who should not be trusted with anything. I'm trying to get Night of Despair's gift thing on Loki real quick, just that we can work on it. And I might keep working on high-level lab notes for now, just because I don't trust myself. Will you shut up? I do not care. Yeah. No, I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm guessing they probably had, like, someone who they had work translating it, maybe probably did something. If I had to guess. I don't know. Like, it'd be safe to assume, right? Like, someone on the translation team probably recorded those I love yous or something. Because, like, it doesn't say I love you, like, in English. Well... Does it? Because the don't touch me button screams in Korean. Nothing there, I swear to God. If you keep saying I love you, I'm going to beat you. I will... Don't make me get out of my office. I will get out of my fat chair. I will get these fat cheeks out of my chair. And I'm kind of curious to see if they, like, translated it for the English version. It does? I'm gonna be honest, I've never noticed due to the fact that, you know, I'm about to die. And it terrifies me. It's like did not know it had a lot of voice lines in its third form. Oi. Nothing there. Shut up. I wish you were... Could you, like, go back to breathing like a pit bull? The pit bull breathing was, like, less annoying than the I love yous. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss when it was acting like a pit bull. Wait, you're telling me it does the help, help, help me. About to hit him with the help. Do you think I could, like, mod the game for, like, when it starts screaming for help, it just does, like, that specific, like, help... It does, like, that specific, like, sound effect instead of, like, whatever help sound effect it normally does? Excuse me 1 second. I need to figure out what goes where. Okay, so Fortitude is attachment still. Insight is Fortitude. You know what? He's not gonna do anything anyways. Yeah. Okay, so attachment is repression. Then repression is insight. Okay. So, fortitude. Fortitude, insight. Attachment, repression. Okay, so it's going in a circle kind of like this. That's basically the order. So, insight, fortitude. Wait, no, sorry. Attachment, repression, insight, fortitude. So we're going to have you do attachment work because I'm guessing the Heelys don't work. Two, 4, 5, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 'I would cry if that happened. If I'm being completely honest. Okay, so red fixer's down here. So where's the black fixer? Where the yuck? There you are. Oh, actually, that's not too bad of a place for you to be in. I'm actually fine with that. No, we'll send him... Why? I am sure everything will be fine. You know, I think I prefer knowing that, you know, everyone is gonna in my facility is gonna die. And I think I could say I'm pretty happy about that fact. Okay, actually, no, you're supposed to be dealing with something. Crap, I can't cancel it. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna have you... work on this. We are gonna have you... work on that. And you are going in the funny machine here. And everything's fine. As far as we can tell. Please be a little bit faster. Nope, you're dead. You know what? Loki could solo you. So... there we go. And only 2 people died. I'd say that's a good day. You know, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Hear me out. We're just gonna work on one sin. Because literally nothing could go wrong. Actually, no, we're gonna work on... We're gonna work on the child. Sorry, I'm being paranoid. Give me a second. Okay, paranoia is not required. You know, I don't know what my thought process was. I'm gonna be fully honest here. I'm not sure I had a good thought process. I mean, clearly the agent didn't make it in time. And, like, by the time I realized what I've done, I couldn't really cancel it. Ugh. Sorry about that. Oh, dear Lord. I am sneezing a bunch. Release me! Alright, time for more power of friendship. Thank you. Thank you, Types Joe. Ugh. Alright, do we want to roll? Because, like, just by working on Funeral of the Dead Butterflies, we're gonna have something break out, but, like, we could easily take him down. Should have just taken the butterfly. I don't know. We can, I guess, nameless fetus. We can ignore it until we have to, until we have to work on. Yeah. I'll say red shoes. I think red shoes is a safe option. Right? Does red shoes do anything weird? What does red actually? What does red shoes do? All right, I'll just take red shoes anyway. Oh. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Wait, how did I not notice that? Wait, I know why didn't notice that, because I'm dumb. So, huh. You look like you smoke, like, multiple packs a day. Like, you look like you've been drinking right before you show. You. I am surprised that you're not, like, smoking a cigarette right now. You look like you should be. You look like you're about to be smoking a cigarette. You. Like, you look like your wife just died. What is up? What is your deal? What's your thing? What's your story? Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such warmth in the first place. You feel it too, don't you? I can see you already feeling the nostalgia in the air as you stepped into this room. There's a tale of two doors. Those two doors never wanted to be open, but they had to be. He doesn't smoke because he ran out of them. No. You're probably not wrong. Hey, it's me. Are you in there? Can I come in? I didn't want to listen to what would come next. I wanted to pretend I wasn't in the room. Because I knew what she was going to tell me. Sometimes her thoughts could be extremely reckless. Is this just a classic introvert extrovert? Are you the introvert friend getting dragged into the air by the extrovert? Getting dragged by like your feet to parties and stuff like that? You look like the type of guy. I would know. I'm partially that type of guy. It really frightened me whenever she did that. I saw her eyes right after opening that door. She walked into your lab and started illustrating her hypothesis, carefully yet decidedly. You wanted to tell her that it was preposterous. But, like always, she had you persuaded. You had no choice but to admit that it was the only way. What made us, so upset was how much it hurt to listen to her put it so calmly, as if it were none of our business. And how much we loathe ourselves for just having to tolerate it. We just can't seem to go any further than this. However, we will break through somehow. We've got Carmen with us after all. Don't worry, I think it'll all work out. The biological stats show that Carmen is the fittest candidate, but we haven't run a precision test yet, though. So if we want to find another candidate, we can always... Carmen can... Carmen is... Carmen would... Carmen. Wow, okay. You should have been the one to die. The research wasn't bearing fruit. People would grow tired, yet their eyes glittering with expectation. She was on the edge. One more step would make her fall. Then, that day, when Eok's breath stopped, she finally realized that her path was always in her sight. Just one glance below the fall, and she'd never lift her head again. She wouldn't respond no matter how many times I yelled. Only the sound of flowing water filled the air. I feel like there's gotta be like a meme of just Lisa in like the low tier god edit. You should kill yourself now. I just kept yanking on the doorknob like I were insane. Yet I hoped it would never open. I hoped and prayed countless times. The first thing I saw once I opened that door was a bear. What? I wish I could read. The first thing I saw when I opened that door was a pair of closed eyes. She stepped into the bath herself, so that not a fragment of needless emotion like guilt would pile up on us. We saw with our own eyes so clearly. She was bleeding out, delirious, but she still held on to life. We violated our body with our own hands and buried her beneath the ground. Why was she so cruel, and why did we have to become so cruel? We asked this question without an answer. To the toast that celebrated our success blossomed with death. However, I had found a way to redeem us at long last. Well, time to download Matica and fix that. You have come to the right place. This is the room where she sleeps. Don't worry, she won't wake up with this much noise. Can you meet her again? Let's do it like this. Ask her. She who was always watching you from the beginning. Hi. What you guys have to say? I have something I should confess. I actually have a much weaker heart than everyone thinks. You know, I'm not surprised that there's Ryoshi one, considering that one scene in Chapter 2 where she just teaches that one gang known for being very mean with their words to how to be even worse. Like, literally gives a lecture. I always say stuff like, count on me and just follow me in front of everyone. But I'm not really sure of the things I do. If anyone were harmed or put into trouble because of what I do, I would definitely be shaken up and end up hating myself. I know that. That's why I need to ask you for a favor. No matter what I may become, please finish what I started. Yeah. But more in the I'm gonna stab you edgelord than like Bina's gloomy emo poetry edgelord. We humans have weak hearts. One crack and it might easily crumble. I am no exception to this, but you? Uh, why does Dimensional Demon Edge sound like a Terraria weapon? There's only one way out, and it's never change. I can't believe this game still thinks that it's Undertale. You know what I'm trying to say, right? No, not even close. Are you unsure? I have this routine I do whenever I'm afraid of the path I've taken. It's like being a plant, photosynthesizing. Ease up your tension, just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now. Oh, you got red eyes. Oh, I was not ready for the. Oh, you got them red. You got them red demon looking eyes. Okay, okay, that is spooky. You got them. You got them scary red evil eyes. Fade away without a trace. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Oh, oh, oh dear. Yes, I was the only one. I was the only one who could fulfill her ideal. I was the only one who could finish it. Only me. However, she never told me this path of hers would be riddled with such vicious thorns and spikes. This is the bucket created from Carmen's sacrifice. I'm sorry. As soon as he says that, all I can hear is just, this is a bucket. So, when do we get a TF2 reference? Question mark? Teleporting bread? Question mark? Are we gonna teleport bread? Get a teleport thread for 3 days straight? Cogito isn't endlessly produced here, spewing out life and death. When we saw the bath was overflowing, we thought everything was over. However, we couldn't have been more wrong. She's alive right now as this. As a brain in a... I'm not gonna say jar. This is more a tank than a jar. She saw every path we walked. In reality, her idea was simply too great in the first place, and our power too minuscule to fulfill it. She sacrificed everything of hers without a trace left behind, but you and I, we remember the things we've done to become a wing, and to stay a wing. It was revolting at first, but you see how we acclimated after the first few times. We flawlessly realized our hideous actions, just like all the other wings. No, not just that. We evolved our own cruelty that can't be found in any other wing. A story of how human sacrifices are required to fulfill our ideals needed to be continued. So we had to put on the guise of simply being manic about energy production. Though we know the truth too well. We were really only pretending, while we were so indifferent towards the countless deaths. Probing and combing through the brain of a woman to blend into the world, to evade the head and the eye. Throwing a person into the jaws of a monster just to gain some energy? Reincarnating your colleagues just to make them live through the same agony again? I mean, they seem to have taken it like a champ. You really think those are things any normal person would do? Yet we closed up our eyes and ears and numbed ourselves. We eventually felt like nothing what we do. I named myself Abram to remember our sins. Sacrificing the innocent. Oh. Is Carmen evil? Cause cause I know which abnormality this is a reference to. Is Carmen evil? Wait a second. What would I even expect to achieve doing all this, founding a showy corporation? I don't even know anymore. Does it really matter at this point? No, it doesn't. We were wrong from the start. Our very existence is wrong. You and I, all that's left for us is atonement. Are you going to tell me to kill myself again? There's about like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, be 10 if he's still alive. Possibly 11 if we count. Question, are we a brain in a jar? Like the rest of the Sephiroth? Because all the Sephiroth, that's 9 to 10. And if we're also included as a Sephiroth, that's 11 brains in jars. So, like, you know, there's about 12 of those here. You already knew. You know he didn't meaninglessly embrace this pain. Tippereth knew that a long time ago. I guess that's why he always walked ahead of me. One day I realized that you were also looking towards somewhere with a clear vision, just like he did. I just didn't want to admit that I was lagging behind. I think that's why I was always so frustrated. I'm the Sephiroth of the Middle Layer, head of Central Command Team. I can't afford to fall behind like that, now can I? That's the reason why I said I'll count on you, and hold expectation. Promise to show me someday, and show the world the fruit of our pain and labor. So there is... Counting both Tippereths, even though I'm pretty sure we already chucked the other Tippereth into the dumpster. Actually, no, since we chucked him, we're not going to count him. So that's 9. So yeah, that's 9. That's 10 confirmed, counting Carmen, possibly an 11th. So, you know, she's in good company. Or I guess not counting her, it'd be 9, possibly 10. So she's in good company. You'll fall onto the ground no matter how much expectation and hope you have. You know what? Photosynthesis is for plants after all. Things that actually take sunlight. It was that... Oh my god, why are you so depressed? We get it. You hate yourself. Do we really need to... Do we really need to have the whole meltdown thing to figure this out? I really think we don't. Don't you know this already? We drove Carmen to death. We just saw that. I was always furious without any real reason. I always felt like I'm missing something, but I never knew what that something was. I vented this anger of mine in a rather bad way, as you saw. This madness without purpose would never go away. If you didn't stop me, it would have grown bigger and bigger. It would have eventually devoured me. Look, we're never going to get back to how it was before. This situation is changing too much. But I was able to keep my promise with her because you stopped me, at the very least. You also have to remember this. She would want you to protect what we have left, rather than just languish in guilt. This game really thinks Undertale. He has had, like, at least 1,000 years to get over it, okay? Yeah, she entrusted us with what's left. But we are not the person who Carmen thought us to be, no. The only person that believed in us was gone. There was no one... Really, what's with the Braden jars? Manager, do you know why I chose to join your small company instead of any other grander wings? Of course, Carmen's moving speech did pique my interest, not gonna lie. However, the decisive factor for me, it was because I liked how everyone here trusted Carmen. You know how meaningless the word trust is nowadays, don't you? That's not all, Manager. Carmen... I just realized how low quality the coffee cup is in his hand. I just noticed how bad the coffee cup looks. It looks like it was drawn in and out of Spain. Carmen trusted in you entirely until her moment of death. Everyone else who remained did too. Why do you think I decided to stick around with you until the end? Just look around you now. Everyone gathered here just for you.